So Fire Armadillo might be able to one-shot one of the front ones on, like, turn 1. Maybe. Alright, let's try this. First time seeing this thing. Alright, so 75% of mana bar in one shot. Muck you! Alright, Crimson just lost half his health. Go ahead and use that. Haste on him. Dang it, Mahuyo's down. Master Windshield. Will this knock him out? No. Fungal Helix. Okay. Mahuyo. Where is he? He's like behind the bookshelf. Rescue. Revive. Okay, he'll live. What is this? Alright, that's an optional thing. Rancor Crystal. Okay. So that's the Earth Glass. Alright. Andre is freaking out? Why? Andre, I think it's time you graduate. Let's see. Whoever goes gets bittersweet feelings. Alright. Like, oh, you got a problem? You know what? You graduated. Here's your diploma. Get out of here. I promote you to customer. Jade Dragon Egg is decaying. No! Jinx, come freaking tend it. It's the most messed up school ever. It's doing wonderful. Andre's Perceptive Effigy. Okay, summon. Oh, I don't have any Gnosis shards. Dude, what the heck? I might need to just graduate a whole batch of kids and get a whole new batch of kids to get more stuff. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Hester, Gilbert, Arcadian, and Alec. And they will manifest 4 new relics. And then we'll get new kids. Mug, I might have to start a new run. My savings will be bugged or something. Still can't graduate or summon more than 1 at a time. Let's see, if it were me, what would you say? Oh, I know. Skill issue. So instead of telling it tend at 10%, let's say tend at 60, so it stops like almost rotting. Need medical rest. You got 2 hit points and you went to class? Yeah, this guy's appendix is rupturing right now and he's in school. Like, I can't miss a day. Alright, so let's go through everyone's possible relics here. +1 to nature skill cap. This is a nature mage, right? Alright, you take that. No. Can't attune that. Okay. Muck can't have any. Alright, why can't... That should go in a lightning mage. Not high enough level. I got a plinth. I gotta figure out how to do a plinth. Those seem pretty good. What's that? Crafts one's faster. You know what? Sure, just level it up. That way it'll, we can break it later. Same thing with that. We'll level it up and then we can break it. Constructs and carves faster. And Blue can't use that? Oh, she can. She just already has something else. Alright, so Dusty Foot will pulverize now. Okay. Wait, what was that? Bruise faster. Just level it. Go level that up. Shiny Charm. That's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna pulverize that one. If you're interested, you can check episode 3. Oh, there we go. Why don't have any episode 2s on your Mukluk plays? I'll say episode 1, but you've multiple games multiple times. Huh? What? Darth, what? Hold on a second. I gotta prove him wrong. Give me a moment. Okay. So, let's see. Those aren't live yet. Okay, scrolling down. These are all the episodes. Alright, there's episode 2 of Mind Over Magic. There's episode 2 of Baba Is You. There's episode 2 of Age of Wonders 4, Thrones of Blood. On Mukluk Lab's website, go to the Mukluk Plays link at the top. All the videos say episode 1. Those are probably playlists. It's like if you click that... oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, look, it opens the playlist. See? So it'll play episode 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, and so on. Yeah, these are each a playlist. And you can click on them and binge as much as you wish to. Oh, what is this? Okay, that's pretty terrible, so we're going to attune that just to level it up and then pulverize it later. Assembles and paints faster. Hold on. Wind Shark had a bonus to painting, I think? Oh, yeah, he literally already has that. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to pulverize... Oh, no, we're going to... cannot pulver. Alright, deattune. Pulverize for shards. Equip the other one. Alright. This is a very tedious process, but I'm starting to understand. +1 to fire skill cap. But the only person that can use it can't use fire. So we'll just level it up for somebody else later. Alright, that's it. We've done... So basically, I'll periodically need to do that. Like, just go through everybody and do what we can. Alright, Student Summoner. So after we... I don't know. I'm not... We'll just... We won't hit the cap. So we'll just summon 4. So... Fire needs to be one of them. Outside of that, whatever. Okay. While you're paused, 414 was asking what you thought of Dragon's Dogma 1. I didn't care for it. There was a lot of issues with it. Like, there was... Oh, man. Oh, God, Dragon's Dogma. Okay, so Dragon's Dogma, the pawn system was kind of neat, but at the same time, it was, like, really janky to play. It was an older game, so whatever. There was a part in the story where the dragon was chasing me and I had to run to a ballista and fire it at the dragon. And I, like, ran to the ballista and hit, like, E to enter, which is the interact key. And then I couldn't interact with it, and then I died. And then I had to redo the level, run to the ballista, and I left-click on it, right-click on it, couldn't do it. And finally, I ran to the ballista, and I'm just, like, rolling my head on the keyboard trying to figure out how to interact with it, and it was, like, F. F for fire, I guess. Which was not a key that we had used at any point in the game up to that point. And it was really frustrating. And now that was just one thing, but we wasted like an hour there because of that. Then there was the part in the story where there's like the big pit in the middle of the town and you've got to like, you know, drop in and grab on certain ledges and then you go into different areas, which is kind of cool. But you had to get like 25 of like a quest item, like a ball or something. You had to get like 25 of these balls. And they were like a rare drop from the mobs. And so I had to do like hours of farming and I only got a couple of them. And while I was down there, I was wandering around and it's like it was like insanely tedious. And I wandered into a dragon and I spent like 30 minutes trying to fight this dragon and chat was like, Muck, that's a raid boss. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not supposed to be here. So then I left that. And then there was just like the writing in the story. I remember at one point, like the queen called me over and I go there. And then the king comes in. I'm like, oh, yeah, what's up? And then the queen's like, I love him. And I'm like, what? And then the king throws me in jail and tortures me because the queen said that. And then she comes and visits me in the jail after hours. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. You know, he couldn't know about our love. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't love you. And then she's like, run. And so, like, I run out of the city because she frees me from the prison. The guards chase me all the way out of the city. And then I look at my quest log. And it's like, go talk to the king and turn in this ring I got. And I'm like, I can't go talk to him. I can't talk to him, can I? Because I just ran out of the city. And I turn around and I start walking to the city. And the guard's like, oh, hey, hero, what's up? And I'm like, we good? And they're like, yeah, why wouldn't we be? Okay. And so like I go into the city and I'm like, hey, your majesty. And he's like, oh, hey, what's up, hero? And I'm like, are we good? He's like, yeah, what's up? Okay. So it's like, the freaking writing had like no cohesion at all. And it's like I turn in the quest and then I get the next thing and it was just like the gameplay was janky, the writing was like some of the worst I've ever seen. Like it was like there was different quests and there was no cohesion during the quest. Like each quest, the characters had no memory of the previous missions, and even if they were trying to kill you minutes beforehand. And it's just like, ugh. I had a lot of problems with it. So yeah, once I got to the point where I had to spend like 10 hours farming marbles to continue, we stopped. One person in chat tried to trade me some through the pawn system or something, and we couldn't even get that to work. So that's still going, that's still going, that's still going. Okay, can we do this? Those are level 6, this should not be a problem. What is light? Shine. Attacks the strongest enemy. Applies minus 20 power to the target and plus 20 to a random ally. Who's the strongest enemy if they're... Well, they're weak to earth and dark. Earth. That's Nug Dug. Needs medical rep. Wait. Is Mahuyo coming down here for a mission? Haha! He was. No. Alright. We'll do that. Mike, I'd like to file a complaint. A few days ago, someone asked me whether I was you, just because I also wear that one hat as an Asura. I think Wooden Potatoes... Like, the newest generation of Guild Wars 2 gamers might not know about WP, but he was, like, one of the biggest Guild Wars 2 content creators when I started. And I think he wears the wizard hat, too. But he doesn't show himself in most of his videos. Like, I have my guy doing the talking animation, so I think most people think of me with that. Okay. I wish it showed their health bars above their character. Having to look over here is a thing. Oh, 10 health. I'm gonna have to hit it again. Okay. He got a little bit of Earth XP, but they were mostly full. Alright, so we just opened up this little hallway here. Look at these people in their fancy beds. Clearly room for 2 people. But they're just hogging it. So, Kitshiro has 3 lightning right now. And he's gonna need like 4 or 5 to do research. Alright, can we catch more Kuroas? Yes, we can. Trying to click on him. Captured. Dragon egg is decaying. Someone fix it! Calling stinks over. Headmaster Muck says teachers have to share beds in their granny flat barracks away from the rest of the school. They wanted an elevated private room that was quiet. Like, this is the only way. Why is he just hanging out on the ladder? Tamanson just being a weirdo over there. Whiskey now hates mundane classrooms. Oh, another bramble spawns on the way. Caitlin completed group learner bronze. Oh yeah, I didn't name my people. Isabel, Jacqueline, Caitlin, Leslie, those are the new students. Alright, does anybody want a person named after them? We could do it.
Guys, look at me, I'm so curvy!
Break risk. Windshark? Windshark, you never have problems. What's your deal? -10, crave recreation. -5, 8 without stinks. -5 rash, -2, 8 outside of a dining area. Okay, someone's already handling the void shroom. Dragon egg is at 50-something% ripeness. Break risk. Didn't I just tell him to go dance? Go dance some more, my guy. It's all you've got. It's all you've got. I don't know if, hold on. How's it last? Feeling a bit safe. High on life. Ate a meal. Why is there almost never bloody scraps here? Let's see. Okay, bring me back his dog named Charnom. Jacqueline is a dog. There you go. Charnot. Windshark says I want to dance. Let's see. Daisuke, Sukarin, Caitlin. Daisuke. Sukarin. Is this a paid position? I mean, you getting room and board. Ganliel. Open made sheet. Ganliel. There you go. Charnut. Bramble Spore is great. Ah, crap. Alright, so... Beatrix is... Dude, you just got here. What's your deal? Sad Andre left. I strongly recommend getting over it. Oh, man. Requires nature magic level 1 to chop. Dude, it's so difficult to, like, click on it. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to fight in here again. It's not looking good. Okay, where is the schedule? More recreation. And... Alright. Beatrix, you are gonna graduate so fast, I swear to God. Dude, Windshark 2? Oh my god, double rampage. Remember when I said I never had a problem with any of the wind people? It's happened. And I need to deal with this, but I can't yet. I at least want to wait till recreation's over so that they get that done. One thing, Oxygen Not Included had a lot of different, like, break rooms. There's so few in this one. I guess we need to make it, making a common room. Common room is huge, and it has to be interior. Private, 1 point of entry. It's a common room. Interior. And it would be loud. It's like, I can't make it here because that's touching outside. Alright. I guess that's over. Alright. Start battle. Windshark can't help this time. Let's save the game. This is getting rough. Alright. Like a Snail is full health, full mana. Crimson is almost full health. Nug is full health. Who is gonna be the front line? Thing is, there's some spells that seem like they're designed for tanking, right? Like Earth Armor. Gives you some armor, and then you taunt the enemy. But then for some characters, like, it's not much armor. Alright, put Nug there. Who goes over here? So because fire mages have a thing where they do damage equal to 75% of their mana bar, seems like humans with they have the largest mana bars. Seems like they would be the best fire mages. And then earth mages, when they give armor, it scales with their hit points. So earth mages would be best done by these quilted people because they have the largest amount of health. Dark mages turn a percentage of their health into damage, so it doesn't really matter what race they are. See who has A or S tier damage. Lots of humans have the worst damage scaling. A or S tier damage? Where's that? This thing?